Hello and welcome. I'm Ricky Walters, and welcome to your market update for June 30th, 2020. And I am.
He's the mortgage wise guy, wise guy.
So, what's happened this past week? Well, we got some comments from Fed Governor Chair Powell, and he said uncertainty today is elevated, meaning, hey, we're going to wait and see because we really don't know how these tariffs are going to shake out and their effect on inflation. And that's what we're worried about. Except, and these are my comments, not his, that they've had 2 months and six inflation reports showing very benign inflation. But you can see some cracks in his other Fed governors. Fed Governor Waller says the central bank should cut rates as early as July. Fed Governor Bowman, Janet Bowman, said, I'm sorry, Michelle Bowman said she favors a July interest rate cut as well. And Fed Governor Goolsbee said very much the same thing, that tariffs have not had the impact that was expected, and therefore he thinks we should cut rates in July as well. There's probably more Fed governors that have the same feelings, and so we might actually be heading towards a Fed rate cut in July. That would be awesome. All right, what else is happening? Well, the Fed's taking a look at rolling back capital requirements for banks to hold reserves from 5% down to 3.5% to 4.5% when lending money. May not sound like a lot, but this gives banks more room to lend by lowering their reserve requirements. And our Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent believes this could help rates improve by 0.25% or more. All right, so what else happened last week? Well, on Friday, we got PCE, the Fed's favorite measure of inflation, stands for personal consumption expenditures. You can see both the headline and the core were very, very low, only 0.1% on the month, 0.2% for the core, which was slightly higher than the market was expecting, but the market took it all in stride. And we are seeing inflation, the rate of inflation decline. So, what's that been doing to our treasury yields? They've been coming down. You can see in the last 6 weeks, we've seen treasury yields lower from 4.6% down to 4.23 is where we closed today in the last 6 weeks. That's a big move. So we're headed, if this continues later this week, we're headed towards 6.5 average rates on 30-year fix, which has come down from the high sixes and low sevens recently. So obviously, very good news in the works. I am Ricky Walters, your mortgage wise guy. Please have a safe and fun 4th of July, and we'll talk to you next week.
He's the mortgage wise guy, wise guy.